Hello. The future is a fate that we cannot escape. And the question is, what lies ahead? The concept of future can scare, motivate, or drive us all. As for me, it's been something I've looked forward to ever since I was a young boy. Standing here today in front of you all, I can't help but think that I wouldn't have had a bright future if it wasn't for my experiences in the past that have molded me into who I am now. The Boys and Girls Club of South Puget Sound have a slogan: great futures start here. For me, this is not a slogan, but a testament to how a club can change a young boy's life. Ever since I can remember, I've had to overcome obstacles in my life. My mother gave birth to me at a very young age, and 3 months later, we left our family in Texas to establish a new home in Washington with my father, who was in the military. But moving was not an easy transition. Due to pressure to adjust to new culture and surroundings, things began being unbearably stressful, and tempers flared at any given moment amongst my parents and led to acts of extreme violence. As an infant, I was very sickly and stressed, and spent many days and nights at the hospital being treated for constant ear infections and vomiting. And this was due to the situation at home. And sadly, due to these ear infections, I developed a hearing and speech impediment. And seeking to prevent further recurring abuse, my mother sought refuge at the Tacoma YWCA. And there we were safe and began the healing process. Sadly, after only 2 years of marriage, my parents divorced. To us, the future looked dim. A few years later, my mother began college and working as hard as she could to support her family. And seeking after-school care, she turned to the Al Davies Boys and Girls Club. And this is where I would grow and be molded into the person you see before you. Mentors such as Chris Spice, Eric Kramer, and Tony Whitehead taught me that nothing is impossible and have set me on a path for success. And it is for those reasons that I have dreams and goals for the future with no exceptions. However, at age 10, tragedy struck my family again. My 5-year-old sister Zari fell 4 stories out of a window. She survived the fall but suffered severely broken facial bone injuries. And the fall left her disabled, and our family was discouraged. I was the man of the house and knew it was my responsibility to help out my family any way that I could. So I learned how to cook and clean, but most importantly, I learned how to be a role model for my sister Zari and make sure that she has a future. So as I finished my senior year at Stadium High School, I will continue to look forward. I will graduate with a 3.8 GPA and academic scholarships to Gonzaga, University of Portland, and many other schools. However, last Friday, I received my letter of acceptance into Morehouse College. Yeah. While I'm at Morehouse, I plan to intern at the Boys and Girls Club of America so I can learn how to be a light and a mentor for the youth and help them overcome their obstacles just as Al Davies did for me. So as you can see, thanks to the support of my community, my family, and my club, my future looks brighter than ever. Thank you.